Righty, we're now going to finish the tour since we got cut off. We were at the Horned Baboon. Right, next up we have none other than a salmon pink bird-eating sling. And this one is called Aragog. This is my mate's. I'm looking after it for him. I gave it to him. He has two that I've given him. He named one Aragog and he named his first Curly Whirly. Brachiopalmia, my first and only, I gave to him. It's another sling, and he named that Shelob. Both here due to the fact he hasn't got a heat pad at his house yet. He will be buying one. Next up, my juvenile LP, salmon pink bird eater, wherever she's gone. Oh, there she is. Or he is. He's completely destroyed it. I made it so nice in there. I made a little hole from anything. He's just wrecked it. Or she's just wrecked it. What else have we got here? Right, we've got the H. maculata. Yes, we do. We do indeed. If you can see that. Let's try and get a better picture of the H. mac. There's that H. mac I own. There it is, the little fella. Do not want to get bit by one of these people. It's called S. calcium. It's an African species. Very nippy. Venom's quite potent and considered medically significant. That one's only a baby juve, and I got that from the spider shop. Here we have the none other than the Malaysian smoky earth tiger. No, I think Malaysian earth tiger. I don't know if it's smoky or not, but it is a very, very, very fast tarantula, and it's the one that, if you look back in the beginning of my videos, I had an escaped tarantula in the room running around, and if you look for that, you'll find him running around my bedroom, or her. Also escaped a few other times, and I've got videos of that as well. Here we have my C. discolus, or as it was told to me, CSF discolus. It could molt and get, you know, dark and blue, but the experts I've consulted on don't think so. They think it's just a regular C. discolus. Either way, it's a very, very lovely tarantula. Heavy eater, quite a fast grower, and if I'm honest, very aggressive. My most aggressive for this size. I mean, I don't know if you just saw it run and jump at me. Literally, watch this. I'm going to pin one side of its web to there and the other side to there. Back up, little man. He's trying to come out at me. Basically, this little fella here, the story behind him. He was the calmest tarantula I had, really did not mind any kind of human interaction. And then one day, he just decided to get evil. And when I say evil, I'm not screwing around. This little guy here is crazy. And that is no understatement. And I'm telling you now, this little guy here is tiny to be checking out fret postures like this. I'm talking tiny. He is a crazy tarantula. See, this is why you gotta be careful what you buy, people, because some tarantulas are too much. This would scare a lot of owners that just started off, especially if they were previously scared of tarantulas or spiders and didn't understand this is just a fret posture you're in his home. This is expected of most tarantulas that have balls. And to be honest, even though some species are a bit more docile, we're not scared, This isn't scared, it just wants me out of his home. So I'm going to give him his wish, and I'm going to put him back. Or her back, or whoever or whatever she is, because she's crazy. Yeah. Absolutely psycho. I'd say we're going to call it... what should we call a little fella? Who's crazy like that? Your name is Mojo Jojo, motherfudger. Right. So, I've introduced Mojo. Right, we've got my violet tree spider, the Viola. And she's recently molted, so she's looking lovely in purple. And she's one of my favourite. She's an adult female. I'm not sure if she's a mature adult female, as in she's fully grown, but I've been told they only grow to 10 to 12 centimetres now. I'm pretty sure she's 13 centimetres, so yeah, it's quite a cool tarantula. She's really lovely. She's just molted. She could do with eating, but I'm waiting a day or two before feeding her. Yeah, she's beautiful, she is. Right, what have we got next in the collection? The molting agent, of course, that we covered. You'll see there's a video, an extensive video of her molting. My other agent, suspect male. My green bottle blue, the star of a lot of my feeding videos, because she's just ruthless. She will attack anything and eat it. Yep. She is beautiful. Great tarantula. Sorry about that. What do we have next? What can we're gonna have to like get this out next, aren't we? Here we go. Here we go. The dangerous, the infamous, the Trinidad Chevron. The crazy, crazy tarantula this is. They're all crazy. I've got a lot of crazy tarantulas, unfortunately. Let me just try and get a good view of her, please, before she decides to go off for a run. There we go, people. There we go. That's what we call a Trinidad Chevron adult female, my friends. That is 7.5, 8 inches. Or maybe 7 or 8 inches, I'd say. One moment, let me just back my theory up. Oh wait, she turned around to threat me. Don't like the wind much, do you, babe? Alright, before you decide to eat me in the lid. See? Crazy. And don't worry, she's not kept in this. Normally, her home is being frozen because it had mites. I'm battling a war of mites, admittedly. It's not something nice. It may seem that some I'm unclean, I'm not. You may say and wish and think what you want, but yeah, I know the facts. It's my beautiful Trinidad Chevron. Oh. Here we have the same species, but a different subspecies. The Trinidad, the Venezuelan sun tiger. I don't know if you notice the same fiery leg pattern. This is my sub-adult female, or adult female, I'm not sure how big they get, but this stretched out is about 5.5, 6 inches. Maybe even, yeah, about that. She's got a body size of about, I'd say, 2.5 inches. With an extra leg span of a inch either side. So 4.5, 5 inches maybe. Maybe 5.5, 6, I'm not sure, I haven't got a tape measure. She's beautiful nonetheless. She's just been rehomed. Same reason. She still has decor because I had some spare. She just was unlucky and went without because I had new arrivals coming in at the same time as a mite attack, which sucks. This was another one that's just been rehomed, Singapore Blue. As you can see, turned its water bar upside down as always. A lot more blue these days. She did molt recently, so she's looking lovely. Like, really stunning, lovely. Absolutely amazing colours. She's still got some brown on her, so she's not fully the Singapore blue colours yet, but in the right lighting, she's a beautiful, beautiful tarantula. I wish I knew all the scientific names off by heart, but I'd butcher out most of them. So the ones that I really ain't comfortable saying, I haven't until I learn them, and then I'll start saying them, I promise. But right now, I'm not bothering with them. She ain't too fussed about me blurring a little bit on her. Right. As you can see, this is what the home ventilation looks like. It is crazy, yes. This was one of my Avics that I had in here. That's why I had it extra ventilated. This is my P. regalis. My beautiful P. regalis. I'm not too sure what sex it is, to be honest. Just kind of lame. But, yeah. P. regalis, people, the P. regalis. Right, what have we got next? We have, ooh, my OBT is actually out and about for a show in town, which is not often. She also got rehomed in the same enclosure this time, but not for mites. This time it's just because I'd put a load of fresh substrate in there for about a month ago, and I didn't realise, because I didn't wet it, the cocoa fibre over time with little bits of drops of water leaking through and getting to it expanded, and she didn't really have much room in there. And she was only webbing, she wasn't digging, so she's not very terrestrial like. She's not very diggy like, so gave her more of an arboreal feature setup, and she seems to like this one a bit better, so I'm keeping her in this. In the background behind her, we have Zelda, my first ever Avic. Avic Quitara, female, freshly molted. Next to her we have a long lost relative from the jungle, another Avic Quitara, sub-adult female. Over here we have my darling, the slut, the whore, the crazy, no she ain't crazy, she's absolutely docile, timid and everything. This is my Gramastola SP Concepcion, the one I hold, the one on all my holding videos, which is the same as my first ever Avic Quitara. Them two are big holders, I like holding those ones. Over here we have my mature male Chilean Rose, and below we have, hiding in her hide, the adult female Chilean Rose. That is a breeding pair that I have bought, that received today. I'm going to get him a hide real soon. He won't go without long, he's the only one that didn't receive a hide. Here we have my Truculentus or something, I think it is. Adult female, and the Truculentus mature male. Again, breeding pair I received today. I was told to put them in these kind of containers because they're apparently really diggy and can get out and quite crazy looking anyway. Right, I'm going to get back to it. Right, now to the slings, everybody. We have, this is my Bazam Poacher. We have the Poacher sling, if you can see it, I don't know, just about up here. 1 second, get that autofocus, trying to get that there. Maybe, there we go, we can see it slightly. It is up there, hiding. There's a leg. Right, there's a leg. What have we got? This one here. We have, oh yeah, this is my orange mouth. Costa Rican orange mouth is in here. Doesn't come out very often, to be honest. What else do we have? We have the, my Borneo Black, my little diamond. We have the Island Blue Baboon. Yes, nice little juve. What else have we got in here? Cobalt Blue, hiding at the bottom of a very, literally like 4.5 inch, 5 inch deep substrate, and he's right at the bottom and will go further. It was hollowed out the whole of the bottom. And the top is crazy. I mean, this is the only tea I've kept that loves, thrives in the damp moistness, and its webbing is crazy. Look at that. I would not want to be a bug venturing down that hole. Just wouldn't want to do it. I mean, it's certain death. Would not happen. Right, what else have we got over here? We have some more Poecilotherias. This was the Formosa, the one that I bought. Now this is the one that I suspect to be the Bara. But if it is, it means that I've got the light version and not the dark version. And I paid for the dark version, not the light version, and he's sold me the Formosa as this. This was what it was labelled under. This was the Formosa. So either he's mixed his labels up, or sold it to me wrong on purpose, because he knew that I wanted a dark colour for him, and he only had the light. In which case I'm pissed. So please, if you know the markings on the carapace, take a look back, pause it, tell me if you know if that is not the Bara, or if it is the Bara. Here we have a miniature Cambridgey, crazy Cambridgey. Not going to come out to play. Same with the miniature Singapore Blue I've got in here. Oh, you can just about see her in there. And last but not least, we've got another pokey. It's definitely not last, actually. Where you gone? Where have you gone? There you are. There's hiding. There it is. There we go. This is my Poecilotheria fringed ornamental, the Indian ornamental, the ornata. Some very, very colourful, skittish, dark tarantulas. Beautiful guy. Or girl. Very, very small though, in comparison to a couple of the other ones. Which is a good sign, which means them two are probably females. The other one on the other hand is probably a male. Oh, look. There's Radiant Sun Tigers having a climb about. Right, let's get this done. We've got a few more to do, and then we're home straight. Let's get these all back in so we can start moving tarantulas in and make it a little bit more safe. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh yeah, and just so you know, that water dish was full of water and the sling could totally fit and drown in it, but guess what? Tarantulas aren't crickets, they have better brains. I mean, yeah, I understand, don't put a water bowl with like a very small tarantula, but anything over like an inch should be fine with a water dish. She's getting angry again just because I'm shining light in her enclosure. Smile girl. Get Marty so easily. Let's put this one back. Green bones. Where are we? There we go. I have to get my green bottle blue. The beautiful green bottle blue I have. As Frankie would say. Frankie, Cato, this is for you if you hear this. Yeah. Look at that rump. You just look at that rump. Gotta love that rump, man. I don't care. I overfeed my teas. Just look at the rump. Nah, I love you, bro. That's sick. And look at my tea. She's a fatty. She's lovely, though. Like, I'd never get twice the size of her carapace, or more than twice the size of her carapace. That's the most that my teas will get. And it's only because she's such a big eater. And yeah, she's an adult female now. I had her since a juvenile. So yeah. Let's get her down for a second. Ooh. Right, in here we have one of my favourites. One of the very tinies. He is very tiny, by the way. Very agile for a so-called terrestrial though. This is the Peruvian blue birdie sling. Paid £20 for him when he was like half a centimetre, and I've done well to keep him alive in my opinion. He's got blue legs, orange head, blue body with like a orangey hair on it, and that's at like the size of like 2 centimeters, leg to leg, maybe 2.5. He's a great little tarantula, this one, absolutely amazing. What else have we got? The last two. Let's see what we have here. Oh yes, oh yes. Salmon pink, my salmon pink sling. And this little double tunnel that I made him with my finger. And then, last but not least, sea marshally, one of the horned baboons. And primo, very small. As you can see, it's almost dried out. It's got a little bit of moisture down the centre. I will be giving it a spray once that is gone, since they've had their little dry out season. Right, also let me just show you, I have a heat pad at the back there. I have a heat pad in that cardboard bit. One side of most of the containers, they say tarantulas like it a little bit warmer. They've got like one side of their container touching, or near, or kind of in that direction, at least. And they've got a warm spot and a cool spot. If it's the slings, they all have areas they can go to cool down, which is why I have a water dish as well to raise humidity at the back of the middle container. There's a little water dish which I fill up with water, and it's closest to the heat pad, in the centre of the heat pad. So I guess that with that heat hitting that water bowl in the centre one, it helps out with the humidity for tarantulas like my cobalt blue, which I have in the middle section. Keeps them a nice temperature, a nice humidity. So, and I've never had a death. The only death I had was unexplained, and it was a little violet tree spider. It was tiny. I'd had it for no longer than like 2 weeks. Every other tarantula I've had survived, so I can't and couldn't see why it died. I still to this day don't really know why it died. I'm not really going to try and find out. I saw something that looked similar. Someone said it was a cancer. But mine developed overnight, so I'm thinking it was more of like, what I saw was, in my opinion, it had bit the cricket and then died of a heart attack. It got scared. Or it got scared when the cricket came and it killed the cricket, but died in the process because it was scared. And after all of that, it just curled up and died. That's it. That was what I found in the morning. I curled up dead tarantula for no apparent reason. So, we have my African species over here. Where's the other one? Lagarde and Darlingi. Oh, here we go. Singapore blue. Right in the centre. And my violet tree spider. The opposite side of that. See, I have set positions for where I put them in certain situations. Now, the fact that my A-gen has decided to sit near the heater when it's mountain suggests to me that they need a bit of heat for either energy, or if not energy, then it must be something similar along those lines. But yeah, it must be something like that. I don't know, I'm not really sure. But yeah, this is my tea collection. This is all of them. I have one more Avix sling downstairs you guys haven't seen, but you've seen in handling videos. And that is my downstairs tarantula. That's why I show everyone. It's a bit calmer. It walks slowly for most of the time. It doesn't really jolt around in there. It doesn't scare anyone. It's tiny. It's colourful. And I can tell people that if it bit them, it'd only be as bad as a bee sting, unless they were allergic, and that's their fault. Not that they could help it, but you know, I'd warn them. And if they were, I'd tell them there's a chance they could be. But to be honest, I think I read somewhere in a study that just because you're allergic to bee stings, you won't be allergic to tarantulas. In fact, it doesn't change the chances at all. I've never been bitten. I've been bitten by spiders, but their bite venom works different on a molecular level with our DNA. It doesn't bond with it like spider venom does. Tarantula venom doesn't bond with it like spider does, or as good as scorpions or snakes on another level. But I'm not an expert on that kind of stuff, so I'm gonna leave that to the experts to explain. I'm just showing you the tarantulas we've got here at youView Tarantulas. They're at my house. We've got a lot of adult females here that we are looking to breed, and adult males to breed them with, and adult males we need. And an adult male, P. rufilata, that is also downstairs. That is getting sent out to Liebeck for a 50-50, so wish him luck. That little tarantula in the background, I can see his legs flaring around like a crazy one. Still there, just fretting away. Yeah, we see ya. I mean, peace, everyone. Peace, YouTube.